when you pop this out, if you lined it up right, you're going to get a cut. If not, then you'll see the score line. So what you'll have to do, if you are not a good liner-upper, is just cut along that score line. And next time you will be better at it. If I wasn't talking and recording, I probably would have done a better job. Alright, so now you'll see that this is going to fit directly onto our card base. So there we go. Now if you wanted to do the same mat on the other side, all you need to do is take that same piece of paper and you can measure it, but I'm a pretty lazy measurer, so what I usually do is I just flip my card. I put it where I want it to be. I flip my card over. I make a little pencil mark, and then move this guy out of the way. I get my, sorry about that, I get my paper cutter, and then I just take my piece of cardstock that I'm going to cut, line that pencil mark right up with the score line, with the cutting line, and there you go. So now I've got an inside piece, and I've got another little spot like that. Now, there's a couple things you could do. You could fussy it up and put that in there. I'm just going to leave mine blank because what I'm going to use for the next round is going to have a lot of pattern on it. So again, I just take this out and I put it kind of where I want it. And I just put a little mark there, and I eyeball it where I want it to go. I can put the measurements up for these things, but for the most part, I'm not big into measurement. I just kind of go where I think it looks the best. And I'm going to make one cut there, and then my other line was right at the edge of that little doily, and line that up right on the cutting mark. And there you go, and you'll see that's a perfect mat. What I'm going to do with that, while I'm going along here, I'm going to get my snail adhesive, put a little bit of adhesive on it, and set that mat right up. Now if I want, I can do the same thing, put it right into my card, and you can see how quick this starts to come together. Alright, well so now, fold that in, crease it down a little bit again. Alright, we're getting there. Now where's our other mat? I can put that right on there. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do now, I want to cut another mat that's going to be similar in size. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to trim this down to the same height that the other one was. So again, put my little pencil mark there, get my trimmer, I'm going to slide it right in there. Of course now I lost my pencil mark. There we go. So I'm just going to trim that down like that. And start the trimmer in the right spot, so fix that up. Now I'm going to get my big shot again, and I'm going to do the same thing that I did before to create this mat. So here we go. I'm making a mess here. Alright, we need a big shot, and we need the magnetic platform, and we need our paper sort of centered here. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to center this, whoops, wrong way. I'm going to center this on, remember I want to back it up a little bit so that it makes a mat that's going to fit inside. And then I'm going to put my cutting plate down. See, and my magnetic platform is getting cranky because that plate is really bowed. So I'm going to have to use my other plate. Okay, let's try it this way. Make my life a little easier. Alright, that one's a little stickier, so I'm going to have to work on flattening those plates out a little. Okay, put my next plate down, and then run it through. And there we go. And we're going to get the same nice little cutout piece. And we're going to take that and we're going to put it right, line up where it fits on the cut out.